Good evening, good evening, good evening, evening. Welcome along, everyone. Hope we're all doing well. Hope we are all doing well. Hope we're all doing well. Welcome. Friday night streams. It's now going to be a thing. It's now going to be our new weekly ritual. Monday night streams, still going to be a thing. Tonight, we're going to kick things off. If I'm not gigging with the band, basically, the new rule. And this is running up until April, and then pretty much at the end of April, May time, I will be able to do this a little bit more religiously every Friday. If I'm not out gigging, playing a wedding or a pub or a gig of whatever kind with the band on a Friday night, then I will be streaming. That is going to be the plan, unless for any other reason. But Friday nights now, that is going to be it. We're going to be Friday fun, we're going to call it. I guess that's what we're going to try and aim to have. Feel Good Friday, have a bit of a laugh on GT, I keep going to say GT Sport, Gran Turismo 7. That's going to be the plan. That's going to be the aim. That's going to be what we're going to be doing. So tonight, to kick things off, we are going to be on the main account. Hopefully by next week, or whenever we, I think next week will be the next one. Hopefully by next week, we will be on a second account. If not, it'll be the week after, something like that. And then Friday nights will then become set for second account chaos, basically. Second account madness. So slightly different settings tonight. I'm trying to stream just to YouTube. I want to see if I can kind of improve the quality of the streams over here before I try and move kind of. I've sort of parked Twitch a little bit. Most of the traction anyways is on YouTube for this channel so far. So hopefully this stream, if you may notice, you may or you may not, but hopefully if you do, let me know. If not, also let me know. The stream quality should hopefully look just a little bit better. Because I'm only on YouTube, I'm able to stream in a slightly higher bit rate for anybody who cares about all that sort of boring stuff. So that's what we're going to be doing. That's what we are doing. We're streaming just on YouTube, slightly higher bit rate. I'm going to keep an eye on the stream. Hopefully all runs smoothly. Hopefully you can all see me and hear me well enough. But Cowboy, Dan, Dodie, how are we all doing? Hope we're well. Hope we're well. Welcome. So we're going to be having a bit of fun, as I say. Daily Race B earlier this week, on the last stream, was absolute carnage, but it was awesome fun. Now, the only reason that it was awesome fun is because it was carnage, but it was carnage that we managed to just about avoid and not get caught up in. So hopefully we can do the same tonight, and we can just watch the carnage from afar. That's when carnage is fun, when you're not involved in it. That's the difference. And on Monday, we were not involved in any of the carnage. So hopefully we can do the same again tonight. Hopefully it can be exactly the same, and we can have ourselves a bit of fun and have a laugh. So that's what we're aiming for. But we're going to kick things off Daily Race B. We might get a couple of these in again. We're in the Porsche. I'm sticking with the Porsche. I like the Porsche. I'm probably quickest in the Porsche. Not quickest on this grid, but quickest. I myself am quickest in this versus other cars. So that's going to be it. This is going to be us. Probably streaming till 10, maybe 10:30, maybe 11 if we're having a really good time and we're really enjoying it. So that is going to be El Plan. So predictions for this one. We're starting P10. I'm jumping back in without much practice, so let's get that excuse in firstly. Last time I was on this was Monday. Looks like everybody's in the Porsche. So we're starting on the hard tyres. I've just absolutely yeeted someone. He yeeted someone else. Sorry. Ah! Right, and we go literally all the way to the back of the grid. What a good start this is then. Right, someone in the Renault. That's an interesting shout, that. Interesting development if that's become the fastest car on track since I was last year on Monday. Apologies to that guy that I caught the back of, nerfed on the way into turn 1. That was my bad. Very best to get past that Renault. He's on the inside now though. Going to lift ever so slightly, let him have that one. hopefully just for the time being. Can't really see, he didn't give the space there because I don't think he either probably didn't know that we were there. Plus had the right to the racing line, so this is going to be tricky. This is going to be really, really tricky. The R8, James, are you actually mental? The R8. My word, that is asking for trouble. Yeah, tap into turn 1. It was accidental. Sadly, I didn't gain anything from it. I actually lost 6 positions, so right, hopefully we don't lose too much time being behind these guys. P14 there, clip the barriers, so even if we have a relatively poor in-lap, out-lap, whatever, realistically we should end up ahead of him there. He's lost quite a bit of time. Now look at turn 1 here. This does look like a bit of carnage. Oh, I've done it again. Oh, no. Make sure he keeps the place. Yeah, he's kept it. I'm still at the back of the grid. Oh, it was Womble. Oh, sorry, Womble as well. Oh, it's even worse when you know who it is, isn't it? Oh, man. Sorry, Womble. My bad. Is he streaming at the moment or not? We'll give him a little nudge here. We'll make sure he gets this position. Bosh, there you go, mate. Just gifted you. Gifted you P13 / try to make sure that I'm on your good side and not in your bad books. Yeah, twice. I'm not having a good start. We'll blame the hard tyres. Quite surprised at this Renault. It's doing better than I thought it would have been. Or I'm struggling to get past it at least. I think everyone knows that the Nurburgring GP, it's not the easiest of tracks to overtake, but there is opportunities. There is opportunities. You just have to be in the right place. And you really try and have to. Le Mans next week. You're right, Stu. Evening, mate. Hope we're all well. I cannot wait for Le Mans. It's going to be interesting, Group 4 though. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it. I just think the problem is that you can't get killed. You just can't afford to lose too much time and end up dropping off the pack. And that's going to be the killer, depending on the type of lobby that you're in as well, I guess. But that's going to be the killer. Right, temporarily, look at all these positions here. I'm going to go one more on the hard tyres just because I knew everybody was going to be pitting, so I need to try and make up some time here. I really, really do. And I don't know if going an extra lap on the hard tyres realistically is the way to do it, but the mediums, you know, the last lap on the mediums is a bit touch and go, so but yeah, and then is it Group 3 at Watkins Glen? I can't remember. I put a post out yesterday with the races on. I still can't remember. Yeah, race B, Stu, I think is I think it's Group 3 Watkins Glen. I could be wrong. I put the post up yesterday though. I put the races on a post once I seen what they were, and I have already forgotten what it was myself. So it's on my like the community tab thing. It is, yes, there we go. Group 3. That'll be interesting as well because we've only had at Watkins Glen Group 4. So I'll be interested to see what Group 3 is like around there, to be fair. Also worth pointing out, of course, that we are in an A+ lobby here. Well, there's quite a few A+ in this lobby. It's not top split, but I'm going to be dropping off the pace regardless of what tyre I am on, as I'm looking at the number in red there. The all-important. Right, on to the mediums. Group 3 will be messy, yeah, it will be. I think it'll be, yeah. That chicane will be a bit of a killer at Group 3, I think. Bad enough Group 4. Group 2 I feel would be more interesting. Oh, it's Laguna Group 3. Why did I say Watkins Glen then? Is that maybe... Is that race A? Is race A Watkins Glen? But either way, yeah, whenever we do get a Group 3 combo at Watkins Glen, I don't think it'll be too far off next time it comes up. I would have thought they would do a different combo, because Group 4 around there is getting a little bit boring already. That's the problem. We've already had now, look, Road Atlanta has come up for the second time now in a couple of daily races, because it's a new track, but we don't want to see it with the same combo every time. That's going to be the problem. Whenever they're releasing new tracks, obviously they're few and far between as it is, so we don't want to then get bored with them immediately, feeling like, oh, it's that track again, regardless of what car it's in. You just associate that kind of, oh, I'm sick of that track already. We don't necessarily always think it's because we've raced it in the same category every time. Right, so we dropped the back of the grid again then, because obviously everybody was in the pits and whatnot. Now we just need to be hopefully quite good on the mediums. Or just not crap on the mediums. Racing from the back of the grid wasn't quite what I had in mind for this one, to be honest. P10 I thought we might have done, we could have done alright potentially, but it hasn't worked out like that, has it? We're literally right at the back as well. There's Womble in front of us. Apologies again to him. If anyone's on his stream or has seen that he's streaming, then do let him know I said sorry. I mean, it's Womble in front of me now, so I'm hardly going to catch up to him, I would have thought. He's a touch quicker than me, to say the least. We've had some good races with him before, though. Oh, how we doing? Evening, evening. Craig, evening as well. Have I already said hello to you, Craig, or did I just totally... I've just noticed that you commented earlier. Did I say hello when you came in? I hope I did. Sorry if I didn't, buddy. As I saw your name there, I thought, is that me seeing that for the first time, or am I now... the streams all blend into one. Because you are all so awesome and always tune into the streams, I forget, since we started the next stream, when we get on to the next one, I forget who has and hasn't came in by that point. Does that even make any sense? Anyway, I'm so used to seeing you all in chat, I forget when it is the first time that you've popped into a stream. Does that make sense? I think you know what I'm trying to say. You're all mint, basically, so I appreciate it. Right. Caused to womble a little bit there in the chicane. At least we can say we've done that. Soon going to lose it again, though. Oh, no, we don't. It's another 10th taken off there. Slipstream as well. Half a 10th. Down the main straight. Wonderful. Well, ain't that always handy? Can't believe we ended up back at the grid though. P10, that's an absolute gutter, that. I yeeted someone who yeeted someone else, and I think that was I then spun. Rightly I deserved the karma of having caused already so much damage to someone's race. But bit of a gutter. The guy in P16 must be having a nightmare of all nightmares, because he's 16 seconds behind me. So he must be having the worst race you could possibly have around here. Hopefully the stream looks good then. I mentioned at the start there I'm streaming just to YouTube tonight, so I can push out a little bit higher quality, because Twitch has a limit on the bit rate, basically, not to get too boring, but has a limit on the bit rate that you can put out, whereas YouTube doesn't, or it probably does, but I'm nowhere near it. So hopefully the stream looks a little bit better. I don't know if you can visibly tell that it looks a little bit better, but supposedly it is 50% better by all accounts. So I've gone from 6,000 bit rate to 9,000. So realistically, that is a whole 50% better. Can anybody tell? Can anybody confirm a 50% improvement in stream quality? Right, we're not going to catch the womble. This guy's come out the pits there as well. Ooh, sugar. Nearly lost that position there to the guy out the pits. Oh, I've had an absolute nightmare. I'm not back into the rhythm yet of the Nurburgring. Say about 48%. Well, that'll do me. Shame there's not a 48% improvement in my driving, because then we might actually be doing all right. I would say a 48% reduction in my driving since Monday, because I was certainly a bit quicker than this on Monday night. Looks great. Cheers, Larry. Well, that'll do me then. Everybody seems happy. Each stream I'm gonna try and increase the bit rate and the quality and stuff like that, and then I'm just gonna try and stick with YouTube for the next sort of 6 months or so, and really try and push things on there first. The wrinkles are definitely clearer. There we go. I've gained a few more of them this week through work, so if we can see them, then that's good. The problem being is, because you know when you do like the YouTube short videos, again, this is going to bore people who don't really care about like video editing and stuff like that. But what I noticed on the when I was trying to do some of the shorts, and when you get the video, like what you're watching now, and then obviously you crop out the webcam, me now in this square here, you crop out this webcam bit, and then you kind of place that in the middle of the vertical video, whatever. But when you blow it up, when you stretch it and you make it a little bit bigger, like literally it's so pixelated, it's awful. Whereas realistically, the quality shouldn't be that bad. But I started doing I watched like Rory's stream and all that sort of stuff, and his quality is just so much better. But that's why, because he's not catering to Twitch, which has such a low bit rate, basically. So, anyways, I think that explains everything. Twitch used to have a better actual image what went out on stream, but it's because it wasn't compressing things as much. Whereas, anyway, boring stuff. Who cares? Let's try and do a bit better in this race on the next one, because then we might actually have something interesting to talk about on track, as opposed to 9 kilobit second bit rates on bloody videos. Anyways, as long as people think it's looking good, that's the main thing. The driving might not be, and the webcam might not be looking good, but as long as the stream itself does, and that's all that matters. So, from where we were a couple of laps ago, we've dropped 4/10 to Womble here. Like I say, I know I'm not really in the... I need to get back into the Nurburgring rhythm, which takes more than it takes a couple of races, to say the least. I would say. Switch full of softball. Depends what streams you're watching, James, but we'll leave that one there. We'll leave that one for you to take a good long hard look at yourself, mate. I tell you what, we were talking about it earlier. ACC though, James. Honestly, mate, I cannot wait to get onto it. And hopefully this weekend I'm going to have a chance. I think I messaged you back saying this weekend I'm hopefully going to have a chance to at least just take a look at it. They've done some updates for console apparently. So I was watching a review. Ironically, a review from Kirith came up today on YouTube, which he put it out yesterday. I think came up on Matt suggested. and you were saying that the new update for console, ACC console, looks absolutely mega. He reckons it's a whole load better than what it ever was. Of course, I wouldn't know because I haven't raced the what will be the old version now, I guess, or haven't raced it since ever. So I won't know what it was like before the update, but I'm looking forward to getting onto it. 1.5 to 1.6 to Wumble, yeah. On a serious note, this is not an excuse, but it is an excuse. But I'm not using it as an excuse. But I got different trainers on today than what I normally wear, and it's mad, isn't it? The difference that you feel on pedals. Like even driving to the office, I felt a difference. In the van, I was like, oh, this feels a bit weird. And a difference, isn't it mad? The difference, a different pair of trainers. I'm gonna blame at least 3/10 a lap on these trainers. Maybe it's even more. Is that Gallo in P12 there? It looks like it is. It's not actual Gallo though, is it? I wouldn't have thought. Not in this lobby, I wouldn't have thought. Not fighting for P12 as well, I wouldn't have thought. Unless he was one of the ones that I binned early doors. Put it on now. You're not doing very well on GT7. I'm not, mate, but I know that I'm definitely doing better than what I would be opening up and attempting ACC for the first time. I'm not going to bore myself on stream with that one. Bore you all on stream with that one and embarrass myself on stream, I should say. But I do have a genuine fear of using ACC, which is that I'm going to be on there and realise potentially what GT7's missing, or just Gran Turismo in general is missing. I feel like that's what I'm gonna, and I feel like you see it with Basic Ollie. To be fair, he used to stream Gran Turismo all the time, and then he'd done a couple of iRacing bits. I don't think he does much ACC. I think it's mostly iRacing for him, isn't it? But then all of a sudden, Gran Turismo was no longer of interest. I would hate that because I genuinely do love Gran Turismo. And I know it's not the best sim or the closest thing even to a sim, but I do genuinely really love it, and I love racing it on this wheel and all the rest of it. And I just hope that going on to ACC doesn't make me not enjoy Gran Turismo as much. I would hate it if it did that. I'm looking forward to being on it, but genuinely, I would hate it if it made me not enjoy Gran Turismo as much as I do it right now. I would be actually gutted. I love Gran Turismo. Well, that was an awful race. Let's put it that way. Ollie was back on GT7. Yeah, I seen actually that he'd gone full time. I didn't see that stream. I didn't realise Key was in this one. I didn't see the stream, but I did see that he was. Oh, it was Gallo that was in the. It was Gallo that was in the Renault. It was Gallo in the Renault. Well, I never realised that. But we're doing all right there. Well, we're not doing all right there, but we're doing. It's good to know that we were in a fully stacked A+ lobby. And to be fair, if Keys only came 5th, I don't think that is actual Gallo, is it? Or is it? But if he's only came 11th, then maybe it is a top split. It is actual Gallo. There we go then. Oh. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it is. I didn't think of checking the actual online ID. There we go. Zafra said he'll race with us on ACC. There we go then. Has he got it for console as well? I think you did say that, and I remember that on his. I was on his stream the other night. I was talking to him a bit about it. Conster in as well. Oh, there we go then. Well, definitely a decent lobby, let's be fair. So, now I feel a little bit better of just how awfully we did there. James is saying the R8. Why are you suggesting the R8? Do you want me to embarrass myself, or is it a genuinely decent suggestion? I feel like you want me to embarrass myself. I want to have a quick look at the Nations Cup combos here. What we got? We got Group 1, 917. Oh my god. Right, a Trial Mountain. That's going to be nothing short of interesting. Fit Hybrid. That's the Honda, isn't it? Like the little Honda Jazz equivalent. Is that what that is? That's going to be a horrific race, that. Ah, right. Don't think it is Gallo. I don't even know what that word means, Bob. What does that mean? Does it mean drunk? Heading off again, mate. No worries, Craig. Catch you in a bit, mate. Catch you later. What does in it? I don't even know what that word means. I might have to Google it. Right. We'll do one more at Nurburgring. Oh, I just realised. I thought I was missing something. Yes. Oops. We'll put that can back after I've just dropped it. We'll get a different one. Good old cherry Pepsi. Gallo does drive in chase cam. Really? Wow. Well, I didn't know that. Or I wouldn't have expected that. Posh for pissed. Fair enough. Mortal. Nice one. That makes sense then. Oh, James is saying the R8. I'm in the bloody Porsche, James. You always recommend the Porsche. Every single time. In the Porsche. Porsche. Now I'm in the Porsche. He doesn't want me in it. What's going on? I gotta say though, the Porsche isn't as good as it is on GT Sport. That's for sure. Or I say it's not as good. It's just a bit more lively. It was literally like an absolutely unbeatable car on GT Sport, but now it's a bit more. Maybe we do say use the word realistic. But I'm sticking with the Porsche for this one because it's what I know. Sheep. Oh, is that why you don't want me in it? Because everybody else is also in the Porsche. Now I'm following. I can't. Right, okay. Let's do a different car. I digress. I'm not in it for the race results. This is supposed to be Friday fun. Feel good Fridays. So let's go with the suggestions. Let's make it that kind of stream. Right. Suggestions for cars, by the way, nothing else. Let's not make it that kind of stream. God, right. Stick with the cars. We make it that kind of stream, not that kind of stream. Right, RX Vision. Oh, now you're taking the piss. Now you really are trying to wind me up. RX Vision round there would be absolutely deadly. Right, right, R8 or the Merc. I would rather the Merc, probably. The R8's just going to be too lethal. Turn 1's going to be a nightmare. Half of the track's going to be a bit of a nightmare. Right, I'll do the Merc. I'm going to be asking for trouble in this as well, really, aren't I? Where's the Merc at? Merc. Where are you? Where's the Vision? RX. There it is, there. Right. Huracan. Fucking hell, that's definitely going to be no good. Right, this means we literally got one lap of practice. This is asking for trouble, this. But we're going to blame James. I will do this. We'll do the RX Vision after, Stu. We'll do the RX Vision. My plan initially was to do mostly Daily Race B. And I started off with Daily Race C because, oh God. You can't take that one quite as quick. I only did Daily Race C because Daily Race B started at like 7:10. Z4 right now, James. Now, actually, I'll take that one back because I did slag the Z4 off for quite a bit until I drove it, and then I said, actually, good shout, James. And I even think I remember saying, if I ever said no to the Z4 again, remind me of this day. I think it was at Bathurst, wasn't it? Was it Bathurst? Whatever it was, James, you recommended it. You recommended the Z4, and I didn't believe you until I then drove the Z4, and then I went, oh, okay. Don't let me tell you otherwise. It was Gallo. Oh, well, there we go. He was the bloke in the. No wonder I couldn't get past him then. He was the bloke in the Renault. No wonder. No wonder I couldn't get past. That explains that one. Well, now I don't feel as bad about myself. So that's good to know then. Oh God, bit of understeer there. As soon as you come off the brakes, though, the car does settle and just kind of comply a little bit more. Stream looking and sounding good, though, everyone, yeah? Are we all good? 55 treble 3. Yeah, it might not be a bad shout in this, to be fair. First lap, though, remember, we'll be a little bit off. Oh God, maybe we might have had it. Might be, you know. Ooh, 449. You were just over a tenth off, James. You were close there, buddy. You were close there. Right, we're P3 in this. Oh, we dropped down quite a bit. I was going to say, thank God for that. Right, we're P3. Podium at least. Podium at least in this one. We start on the hard tyres. Let's do that. Right, come on then. See what we can do here. Anyone else that we know in this one? Don't think so. Jamal in P4, P5. Don't think we know anybody else though. You watch this beast go. We'll see what it's like on the launch. The Porsche is probably going to be better on the initial launch through the gears because that second gear in the Porsche is just lethal. So there's a few people trying different stuff at the back of the grid there. I am gonna have to be careful because I am starting on the hard, so no practice on the hard tyres. Medium might have been a better shout. Now I do think about it though, James. Yeah. Streaming sound good. Cheers, are good stuff. Yeah, it's a bit mad that he was Gallo runs chase cam. I didn't realise that. I've never actually watched any of his streams. I just know of him, obviously, through all of the... But I never knew that he ran chase cam. Oh, right. Best not start yawning now. He's got like a 3-hour stream to go. Here we go then. I'm going to break early for obvious reasons because we absolutely yeeted everybody on the last one. I got to say, James, being brutally honest here, mate, you do annoy me sometimes, right? And I'll tell you for why. Because I read your comments sometimes when you go, oh, try this car, and I think he's definitely taking the piss there. And then I try it thinking, right, I'm about to be absolutely embarrassed. And then I go on about why the car's not going to be very good. I know what I'm talking about, right? And I go, oh, well, you know, the Merc's not going to be, it's going to be this, it's going to be that. And then I embarrass myself by the car actually being fairly decent. So then I got to talk myself out of it and go, yeah, well, you know, actually, I got to talk myself out of it and go, yeah, well, you know, actually, it is quite good at this, and it is quite good at this. It's a little bit better than the Porsche at this. Right, I'm hoping those guys So I end up embarrassing myself a bit by trying to pretend like I know what I'm talking about. These guys are, I would hope, on the mediums. Oh no, I'm messing it. I am messing things up though. I will say that. I haven't quite got the knack of this like I do in the Porsche. Right, those guys kind of going to go side by side into the hairpin by the looks of it, into the chicane by the looks of things, which is good. Whoa, spinning out of turn 1 there almost. They will be on mediums, yeah, I would have thought so. P1 at least anyways, I would have thought, I don't know. No rush, yeah, exactly. Just want to stay on the back of them as close as we can do though, not lose too much time. Oh god, that's me spinning there as I try to turn that in under brakes. Probably relatively comfortable with that leader, building a gap of maybe 2 seconds a lap. Well, that's a nudge there. That was a nudge. But he is building just a little bit more than that at the moment. Which I don't really like. 5 seconds the gap now. That was a good exit that, to be fair. So, oh, has he binned it? Has he binned it? Has he binned it? He'd gone off there, I thought, hadn't he? I thought he'd gone off. He has. Yeah, he did. He cost himself a bit of time. I thought he'd gone off. I thought I saw him in the sand, building sand castles. That's what I would call beneficial to us. In racing terms, I think you call that helpful. Right, 127.6. Normally we're at a mid 25 over there, so we are about 2 seconds off. A little bit slower, of course, on the hard tyres. Solid. I'm going in now. Just hope that's not a penalty for crossing pit entry there. TP, how we doing? John, how we doing, mate? Out of context there, James's comment looks a little bit weird when you come into the chat and he says that. Right. I hope I don't get a penalty for it, because my left front did... Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, I knew it. That's what you call in racing terms not helpful. Still got a bit of space out in front of us though, which is good. P12 we come out. Just this 3-second penalty though is going to put us behind P13. Good out of that corner though, I've got to say. It's a good launch, this thing. Second penalty is going to be a killer. Ah, no. P9. I think I'm just having to aim to stay on the podium, basically, aren't I? I just got to try and stay on the podium and try and hold on to that P3, which I feel like I'll have dropped a couple of positions with that penalty. Definitely feel like I'll have dropped a few positions with that penalty. Sounded like I was going to cry there. 26. A little bit off the pace. James has annoyed me yet again with suggesting a decent car though, so it didn't feel as bad as I thought it was going to be, or at least in comparison to the... I'm not quite as quick in it, but at least in comparison, I mean, I'm a second off the pace there. Realistically, I should be low 55s. So I do feel like I'm up against it a little bit versus what I would have been doing in the Porsche. RX next. Right, I will give it a go, mate. For you, Stu, I will give it a go. This is where we hopefully start seeing a couple of positions made up with these guys in the pits. That's a little bit better than the earlier lap there. P7 we are now. Starting to get worried that this might actually be where we are on track. There'll be one or two people to pit still. Turn 1 in this thing is absolutely awful, though I do have to say that. The rest of the track's not so bad, but turn 1 in there is awful. Oh man, I'm absolutely all over the place tonight. I'm doing horrifically here. well off the pace here. Well off the pace. It's just no good at all, this. Patrick into the pits. The Brit there as well, into the pits. You're not a fan of the Mercs, Stu? Right, that's interesting then, because this was the guy that was behind me. Andy was fighting as well, so I've obviously been nowhere near as quick as him. For him to come out 1.2 ahead and to have lost so much time fighting. Doing horrifically here. M4 is good, yeah. I saw a few people when the first day on the Monday, the M4 was up there with a few top 20 times. I think most of them were, to be honest, the Porsche, but yeah. Seen the M4 up there, the M6 I think as well. The Merc was up there, to be fair, but I've just not been quite as quick in it, to be honest. But I mean, that is, I would also say, a lack of practice. I could see myself doing okay in here after a couple of races, but it just doesn't sit quite as naturally with me as the Porsche does. But I think it's just because I've driven the Porsche a lot more, to be fair. I kind of know what to expect with that. Man, no! Man! Well, that's that race gone then. Couldn't even get turned around quick enough there. Oh, and damage. Nah. Oh. That's annoying. Rage quit practicing the RX Vision. I'll not be far off. I can't keep rage quitting. I've done that in the last time. That was what cost me the bloody DR reset. We're close to being back up to A+ now. But oh man, so annoying that. So annoying. Hopefully I'll have these 2 positions back, maybe just P12 at this rate, to be fair. Tyres are absolutely done as well. Not that I was driving particularly great in the Porsche on the first race. I was a bit sketchy in that as well, but... Battles there with this guy on the right hand side. Fell over it yet. He's going to go to the inside. Oh man. Right, this is going to be a battle for P12 then, basically. The VW there. That was brave. Ah. For God's sake. Man. Right, I'm genuinely... I mentioned about my trainers earlier. I'm actually going to say that and change trainers. Genuinely, these are really, really, like, uncomfortable for racing. It's not my excuse for doing so badly, but... I'm going to see if I can... Tyres are just totally gone as well. Murdered them with that spin a little bit as well. The front ends just do not want to bite in. Just well off the pace in general, really. Right, we'll jump in the RX Vision then. This is also going to be an absolute disaster waiting to happen. I can tell you that much. Clubfoot, yeah. That's what it feels like. Right, that's no good to me, that. That is no good to me, that. Ah! Possibly going to be even worse. I literally, everyone's saying that, I literally am changing trainers. Can everybody see that? I literally am changing trainers. But this is possibly going to be even worse. This is my running trainers. So I don't know if this is going to be any better or not. Oh, they're a bit slippy. Are running trainers meant to be slippy? Take the shoes off. Might have to, mate. Might have to. They're better. They're definitely better. Right, let's tie them on. These are definitely... I can't believe this is the extent I'm going to. That's how... I will look for any excuse and any reason. And if I don't do better in the next race, then I'm going to be a bit annoyed at myself for starters. But Genuinely. It's because the bottom of those ones. This isn't my excuse for driving so poorly, but it was quite uncomfortable. But on braking especially, like you've got the bottom of those shoes are so thick that you can't actually feel like anything. So you don't even like feel that. This is literally. This is the extent we've gone to on this channel now. This is how bad a loser I actually am. I'm trying to feed the bloody lace in. There we go. Right. This is how bad a loser I am. I will look for any excuse. Right. Done. New trainers on. That's what we're blaming on that one there. I will use it as an excuse until we do badly in the next one, and then I need a different one. Prefer driving without shoes. Oh, I couldn't do it. For me, because I'm in the office, so it's a bit weird to like take my shoes off like in the office, if that makes sense. Like I'm not at home, so I don't feel like I should have my shoes off. Right, vision. It's needed. It's this I think is going to feel a bit better. It's needed a good pair of racing shoes. Can you imagine if I actually on the next stream I'm going to turn up with, you know, like the actual proper like racing shoes with the F1 drivers and all that wear. Can you imagine? I'm not going to. That's not the extent I'm going to. But these are actually like thin enough, light enough on the bottom that I can actually feel the brake pedal again, which is nice. There, that's better. Right, okay. Just that right, okay. I'm gonna stop talking about the trainers that I'm wearing. Like they're actually gonna make a difference to how good I drive. What are you gonna blame this on? And gloves, yeah, exactly. I turn up with gloves on the next one. I couldn't do gloves, but can't go to that extent. But also I can't do it because I know I'm not good enough, so I feel like if I went to that extent and then it was still crap, like, it's just laughable, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, look at this absolute try-hard, still can't even, like, win a race, or, like, he's still, like, 3 seconds off the pace or whatever, and I'm putting it into the wall the way I did on the last one. I think I've already asked this, but how come all of a sudden the RX Vision is, like, decent? I always still have the same, like, view on it that I had from GT Sport, which is that it's just an absolute death trap. But now all of a sudden it's almost like there's 12 traction control systems running on it at the same time, because now it actually handles well. Oh, a bit too light in there, not enough speed there, but now it actually like doesn't want to kill you on the way out of a corner. So what's going on? That's the closest I've been to taking a car flat through there as well. Underrated car. On GT7, yes. On Sport, it was an absolute murder machine though, wasn't it? Let's be honest. It was. I don't care what you say, Stu. I know you liked it on Sport, but that's faster than I've been in the Merc all that previous race there. Definite death trap on Sport it is. It's lethal on GT Sport, but on here it's a bit more... It's calmed down a bit, you know what I mean? Right, we'll get another lap here then, so let's see what our pace is like on this. I mean, we're still a second off the 154 that we had in the Porsche, but... does sound mega though still, doesn't it? Ah! Death trap. Hate it. Anything that isn't the Porsche 911 for me right now is a death trap. If it's not the Porsche 911 or the Group 4 WRX, I'm no good in it at the moment. That's the problem. I tell you what, that Group 4 Lambo surprised me though for the British Heart Foundation. The Group 4 Lambo I was not expecting to be quite as comfortable and sort of as quick as it actually was, to be fair. Ah! What am I doing? Right, into it we go. Four-wheel drive stuff's better now. Yeah, it was always decent, wasn't it? It was never like oh, here we go, Calstar up top as well. Flippin' heck. Flippin' heck. What's Key doing? Key's in this one. What's he doing? Oh man, is he starting from the back? What an absolute nagger. Why is he doing that? He's going to start right behind. Of course he is. Key, Consta, right behind us. Oh, mate, look at the state of this. There's Tuna there who's just won that race. Absolute state of this lobby here. Absolute state of it. I can't wait to get into Daily Race B. We'll do Daily Race B after this one. Nearly went Lambo for the British Heart Foundation. Was damn fast in it, but melted the front tyres quickly. I didn't really have many issues with the tyre wear. I don't really think you get it too much in Daytona though, do you? As much as other tracks, it's not quite as bad. But yeah, it's decent. There'll be tracks where there'll be tracks where it struggles for sure. I know that much. There will be tracks where it feels not quite as ideal, but Daytona was a good one. I was happy with that. Really, really happy with that. Just fortunate that I got through that gap when Brian hit the wall, and managed to kind of run straight through. Really, didn't see a rage quit coming. Why did you say that, James? Why did you say that for? So can I, to be honest with you. Oh! Someone's gone. There's Key. Straight through. I just left the door open there because I just knew it was not going to be worth fighting for that one. I'm going to be conscious and cautious not to go into the back of him here though. Oh, contact there. Ah! He holds back. He lets us keep that one there. He's probably going to have us into this hairpin though. Key making up 2 positions there. Can't even follow him through. Consta in front of us. Conster into the pits now. That's I think he's decided last minute there. I think he's realised and thought there's too many people in front of him, costing him too much time. He's a good driver, but the accent makes my ears bleed. That's literally what many people say about me. Not that I'm a good driver, but that the accent makes their ears bleed. I'm always conscious of that one. There's nothing worse than hearing the Geordie accent on TV and stuff, though. Literally the worst sounding. It's absolutely horrific. Absolutely horrific. You know when you're watching something like The Chase, or like just a game show, or like or anything, and then you just hear this horrific Geordie accent, or it's when it's northern, they're from like Durham or something like that, so it's like that's quite close to us, but to everyone else it's just all the same. It's just like, oh, those horrible northerners. Like actual northerners as well, not like the Midlands, what gets classed as north, from the actual southerners down in London. Like anything past Leeds is classed as north. That's still a 3-hour drive, two and a bit hour drive for us, that. Right, into the pits end of this lap maybe. I don't know if this is any good on tyre wear or not. I don't know what it's actually like. What a tit. Oh, don't spin it again. No, no, no. Well, we're going to get a penalty either way, so... Oh, yeah, definite rage quit coming here, like. Past Birmingham's not north. No. Birmingham is the Midlands. That is middle of the country. That was horrific, that. I can't believe I've spun that there. Unbelievable. Yeah, we knew we were getting that penalty regardless. Right away at the back of the grid. I hate being in the top splits because I'm not there yet. Nothing worse being in these top splits. We had really good races last week, which is what's done it. We've pushed ourselves up quite a bit, and then we're right on the verge of A+. But I really didn't think that we would end up in splits like this. Absolutely brutally good players and drivers in this. We're going to end up serving another penalty. We've spun, we're going to serve a penalty. We're going to have lost about 15 seconds or so in total here to everyone up front. So we're guaranteed to be finishing last, but do we rage quit and move to daily race B, or do we stick with it? From Brighton, Jesus, I've done Brighton and back in a day from Newcastle, 7.5 hours each way. Absolutely brutal. Went down there for to go to a drum clinic thing, basically. A drummer talking about drums. Drove all the way down there and back in a day. Absolutely savage. I was possibly going to detour over to Southampton, depending on what time I was leaving, because we got family over in Southampton. So I was almost going to stay there, and I thought, oh, sod it, I'll just drive all the way back. So I left. The drum clinic was like midday. It was 12 o'clock, something like that, and it was on for a few hours and whatnot. And then I I left at like 5:30 in the morning. Maybe it's even earlier. Maybe it's 4:30 in the morning. Like absolutely brutally early, and then done the drum clinic and stuff. Finished. I went to go get something to eat. There was a McDonald's or whatever nearby. There's someone there that I was talking to for a bit, and then I ended up leaving at 6 o'clock. I didn't get back till about 1:30 in the morning. I ended up stopping many, many times on the way back. It took me ages to get home. Can get to Amsterdam in 2 hours. I bet you can, yeah, from bottom of the country. That was close. Even this is still a 26. How is that a 26? In the Porsche we were much quicker. That's just no good, is it? Carlstow with a 54.2. And that for him realistically is probably quite slow. Let's be honest. I wouldn't be surprised if he at some point in one of these lobbies has set a 53. Really wouldn't be surprised. See, that felt like a quick lap, and even still it was only a 26. I know I've got a bit of... not used to this car as much as I am the Porsche and all that sort of stuff, but... I thought I would have been a bit more up to speed or a bit quicker than that. Definite rage quit coming, that's for sure. I feel like it's on the verge. Wait till you jump into Group 4, yeah, I know. The Group 4 is not as bad. Going from Group 3 to Group 4 is not as bad. It's when you go from like when it's like Group 1 or Group 2 and then you go down to Group 4. It's a proper, it messes with you a little bit. Yeah, you did call the rage quit, James. That's what's determining me to push on and not do it, to be honest. The fact that we could already see this one coming from such a distance, I want to prove you wrong. just nowhere near. Just absolutely nowhere near. For God's sake, come on. Right, we could see that coming. We could see that coming. Oh, this has really not been a very good feel-good Friday, has it? Feels shit Friday, more like. McLaren P1. Should we do Monza in the McLaren P1? We've got to at least try and have ourselves a laugh. Should we do that? I'm going to get lapped on Keystream. Yeah, I can't be having that. Can't be having that. Unless I was going to try and intentionally get in his way and try and be funny. Become the new Kimi. Newcastle's answer to Kimi Velocini. Funny Friday. Oh, we got DRS. Ooh. Don't know how we use DRS in this thing, to be honest, but there we are. What the hell? Oh, okay. Okay. Wonderful. Magic. That's good then. Race A looks a laugh, yeah. Not sure if a laugh is the... It looks stressful to me. Although no chicane does make it... to be honest with you, I was going to say no chicane makes it a little bit better. It doesn't, because it just means that then the second chicane is where it's going to kill you instead. Jonathan, how we doing? Hello everyone. Instant death, says James. Agreed. Controller though. That's what have I got set for overtake again on here? Right, yeah. That'll be down under as the same thing, won't it? Overtake. DRS. There we go, yeah. That's mint. Jesus, look at the speed of this. Oh. Why did I think it was Monza with no chicane? Why did I thought it was Monza with no chicane? Oh, it does have the chicane. Why did I think there was no chicane? Oh, it's because next week. That's why. It's because next week is Le Mans with no chicane. What a fool. So it is a chicane. Oh well, it's definitely going to be instant death then. Definitely. Here we go. Now we've got to work out our braking zone. It's probably going to be the 200 meter board, surely. Just get slowed down. I don't think I would want to go any later than the 200, to be honest with you. Unless I was going to try and slam down through the gears. .200 again, just to play it safe. Maybe just go a little bit later there. Ooh. There's no way you should have DRS on this corner. Jeez. Again. I think that was 150, isn't it? Oh well. Please remember to hit the like. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be don't think many people are. If they were tuning into this stream and they saw me do that, I think they'd be thinking, never mind dropping a like, I'm never coming back here again. But yes, if you haven't done so already, please do hit the like button. It helps the channel massively, I do have to say. Race 8 is either going to be a really, really good laugh or it's going to be a nightmare. I think we know which one it's probably going to end up being. Oh man, I came off the brakes thinking, oh, we've slowed that down. And then we had not slowed it down. Decent. Decent. Well, it wasn't decent. It wasn't a decent lap. It wasn't even any good. But I feel like we could win this race. I feel like we got a last to first challenge going on here. My word. P12, dead last. Only a mere 9 seconds off the person who is P11. So only 9 seconds off the next position. And 14 seconds. No. 12 seconds off P1. What do we reckon here then? Someone saying, why are you last? Anyone lucky enough can win. That is a very fair point. Maybe starting at the back is like the way to do it. Oops. Maybe starting from the back. Oh, we got a grid start. Oh. That just wasn't even any good at all. I'm gonna stay further back here. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna brake dead early. I'm just gonna coast my way through turn 1. Oh, maybe we do, maybe we don't. Everyone's already started ghosting. Launch out of turn 1. Make up a few positions. Love it. Don't run me off the track. That's what it felt like he was gonna do there. This is all you got to do. You just got to wait for your carnage. Wait for the carnage in race 8. No. Wait for people to make stupid mistakes like that. Slipstream's going to be absolutely lethal down here, isn't it? Oh, oh. This car's good, obviously, but when they were making it, do you think, oh, unexpected trip to the pits, oh, and another position, back up to P5 again, could be going worse, let's be honest, we started last, it could be going a lot worse than what it actually is. When you end up, when you're travelling so fast, you think you've, I thought I'd slowed it down again there. It's so disorientating, the top end speed of this thing. Because then you slow it down, you realise you're still actually going 30 miles an hour quicker than what you should be. If for that first chicane. Not quite as much there. You have a slightly better gauge because you're not quite right up to speed. Top 5. I think that one's looking likely unless I do anything stupid, which is also looking likely, let's be fair. Oh. We could end up doing a few daily races here and having a decent four-time F1. No. Oh, well, that was clever. Four-time F1 champion, exactly. He got past the guy that came on as well. Yeah, when they were making this, do you think that they ever thought, oh, maybe it's actually just a little bit too powerful beyond its actual capabilities? And then they've went, more power? Is that what you said? Could be on for a bloody podium here. How on earth has this happened? DR boost. I wish, James, but it doesn't. They don't do. DR and SR isn't affected on daily race A anymore. Oh, there we go. We got the podium. We got the podium. Tremendous. I've gone too far, yeah. Oh no, I haven't. Swore that was lucky. That was lucky. Don't know how I managed to hold that one there. Oh, you'll have this one as well. Love it. What a treat. Should we do a few more last to first challenges on Daily Race A? This has turned out alright, this. Crikey. Would not have expected this from Daily Race 8. Oh, that I would have done though. Oh no! I can't throw that away. I can't throw that away. Oh, you absolute div. Oh my god, right now we've absolutely ruined this one. Oh man. Now we're back to the bottom of the grid again. What a nightmare. Oh well. Guess it's one of those things of like, we never had it in the first place, but now I am a bit gutted not to have not to have P2. That's genuinely gutting that now. We'll go for it again after this one. We'll do one more because it has been quite funny. We'll start from the back again though. We've got to start from the back after that. We had a good run there as well. That's what's really annoying. P1's just absolutely ran away with it though. And then the rest of the mid-pack, middle of the field, literally P2 to P8 is all a few hundred yards between each other, I think. Absolute carnage. I'm devastated I binned it there. Even though it's Daily Race A and it means absolutely bot all. I'm still good. Car's allergic to grass. Yeah, it didn't like that there, did it? Front wheel on the grass and that was it. It was done. It's a bit more calmer now that the battery's run out, though. We've got nothing left in the battery, except that, well, there's a little bit of recharge there in these main braking zones, but nothing like what was there at the start. This is the guy that went into the pits. This guy went and done a full pit stop, and we've still ended up behind him. How does that work? How does that work? It just shows you the madness of Daily Race here, doesn't it? Wide, we'll have that in the middle there. Oh, he's held it around the outside. Fair play to him there. Oh. Right, let's get this straight. So we went from last, then we got up to P2, then we binned it, went to the back of the grid, we got up to P5, which is what we were kind of then became like what we were aiming for. But now, then we binned it, now we're in P8. I just actually watched one of the old F1 races. I got the F1 TV app, and I have like the old F1 races on in the while I'm working. Brilliant, fantastic. If that's a penalty there, if I get a penalty for that there, we're all good. Yeah, I had the old F1 races on, so I've just watched the 2008 race of Monza where Sebastian Vettel got his first race win. Awesome race. That was a bit lethal there. I've done the same again. Same again. Right, we'll go again on that one. That was funny though. That was funny. Oh, loads of people with penalties. How does that work? Oh, they just didn't finish. How mad was that? Bottom of the grid to almost top of the grid, back down to the bottom of the grid. God, crazy. We'll go again because it'll be a laugh. I'm not a fan of that car, I gotta say. Not quite as good as the Group 3s. It blows my mind that a car can have a quicker top end than a Group 3 car when it handles that awfully. At those speeds at least anyways. Then again, most cars I doubt handle very well at 200 miles an hour. Let's be fair. Right, let's go again. Fantastic fun to watch. I very much doubt that, mate. at risk of offending you here, John, if this is the most exciting thing you could be doing on watching on a Friday night. That was awful. Daily Race B was where it was at the start of this week, so we'll do one more race and then we'll get over to Daily Race B. We might as well try and get a decent lap in while we're here, shall we? Put a decent quali in if we can. If there is even such a thing. Don't put it on the grass, obviously. That's a bit of a daft thing to do. Right, we should get 3 laps here, providing we don't make any mistakes and have any crashes and all that sort of stuff. No, not quite. Yes, it'll do, I think. I don't know. Right, 140.4. Can we get this down to the 39s, do we think? Surely we can. Too eager on the power there. Bit of wheel spin cost me. Go, 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 go. Exactly the same as last time. Braked at the same point. Lost all the time. Try and drop down the gears there just to try and keep it together. This is no good at all. Right, let's get a good run down the pit straight. Let's try again. Here we go. 39 treble 6. Let's see. So what's that we need? Oh, that's like 8 tenths. I don't know if we'd improve by 8 tenths. Brake a bit earlier here. Ah, penalty. Wow. That shows the difference a decent exit can make, doesn't it? Too annoying. We do one more race though. We'll have a laugh. Yeah, Jonathan, daily race here. It's a bit mental when you actually get into it. We went from last to first to last to first to first to last to second to last to third. We were up and down the grid. We never actually got to first, that's a lie. But we were up and down the grid like crazy. 140.4. I think that'll put us, based on that last lobby, it'll be like the last quarter of the grid, I think, still. So, not ideal. I should have what? Ate some cottage pie. Would that have made me much quicker? Driving well would have probably helped as well, to be fair. Oh, there we go. We're P6. Oh, well, we're right in the carnage. Oh, Bibby's in this one. There he is. That B9 said hello to us on the last race. Well, what we expecting for this one? We're right in the middle of all the carnage, so we're definitely dead by turn 1, aren't we? Pretty much. We're dead by turn 1. Ah, I have an idea. Why don't we go slow at the start and let everyone get past us? I genuinely think that's going to be a better idea. I might do that. 200 IQ race strategy for Monza. Let everybody in front. Here's literally what I'm going to do. Oh, it's mental. Oh, it's all kicked off. Oh my god, look at this. Podium. Podium. Almost. I didn't think that was going to quite play out like that, but there we go. That all definitely happened. Oh, that is a lunge. That is a... It's not even a lunge. That is a tremendous move. That is what that is. Fair play, mate. Fair play. What a move. Killed it first chicane. Yeah, most people didn't, well, make it out alive there. Oh, sorry, buddy. Sorry, I've just ruined that race there for everybody. Sorry, pal. Sorry. I'm so sorry, mate. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Sorry. Sorry, 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 sorry. Where's I'm sorry? Where's I'm sorry? Where's I'm sorry? There it is. Did we just crash into him again there? No, we didn't. Oh man. Turn 1's always the funniest. After that, it's no longer enjoyable. Oh, someone there. That's baby. We're not doing too well on this one then. I really hope after all this, Daily Race B is being worth the wait. Right, we're going to serve the penalty here. Oh no, we don't serve it here anymore, do we? That's GT Sport days, that is. My word. Pretty much all the way down to the back of the grid yet again. So let's start over. Hopefully some progress begins now. Please give the space, please give the space, please give the space. Please give the space. Fair play. If anything, I was in the wrong there. I made contact with him. My bad. Ah! Such a nightmare car to handle, this thing, honestly. Three more laps. What can happen in 3 more laps? Pretty much everything. Sorry. Sorry, 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 sorry. What an idiot. And he binned it. That was worth the wait. Oh, man! I'm literally just ruining everybody's races. This is absolutely, this is going horrifically bad. Oh man, why have we all of a sudden not able to drive anymore? Oh, and into the gravel for good measure, and spin it for good measure. Oh my god, this is not my day today. This is horrendous. Apologise, good point. Where's I'm sorry again? Does that change place every time? What's going on there? Ever get them thinking that I'm an absolute knob? Which they wouldn't be wrong, but I'd like it if they didn't think that. Rage quit anyone? I am not rage quitting. I'm determined. I would have been better off rage quitting though. Luckily, this doesn't affect DR. Thankfully. Robert said no problem. He's very forgiving. Tom maybe not so, because that was twice that I've done that to him. Sorry, guys. Daily race B after this better be good. Friday fun has not been fun. Our Friday fun stream has been quite the opposite. Determined to wreck someone else's race. Yeah, let's see if we can catch up and ruin somebody else's. B9 in P1 though. He's done well. No! What do we want? Do we want one more daily race A, or do we want daily race B now after this? Carnage on Friday. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna have to end up calling it. Especially when we end up on the second account, that's going to be the main premise, is in the absolute cesspit of Gran Turismo lobbies. So I can't wait for that. I feel like I'd fit right in after this race. I'd fit right in to those lobbies that we're going to be slating everyone. John's saying daily race A, he must be having a laugh. He must be enjoying it. P9, after all that, we've only dropped 3 positions though, it's not that bad. Bob's saying daily race B, John's saying John, you're cruel. I agree with James. James is saying B, Cowboy's saying B. Right, let's go B. He's having a laugh. I bet you are. A 144, a rapid 144. Look at that. Fastest lap of the race is a 140. Our fastest lap, 4 seconds off. And we've got yellow flags. You know what that means. Opportunity. Oh no! Why can't I? Oh my god, you're kidding. Why am I being such a div? Sorry, buddy. Oh my word. Let's go ruin Robert's race again. Are you saying I'm being a sheep for this race, James? Oh, I'm too busy trying to read comments now. Don't... What are you saying? Pick a car no one's using. Oh, for daily race B. I got you. Thought you meant for this one. I was going to say it's a 1-car race, this one. Get your Lambo out for race B. Right, I might do. I may well do. Oh dear. I don't care no more. I don't care no more. They can all wait for me. What a nightmare. James is saying no race B. What do you mean no race B? I don't like this car no more. It's horrific. Rally. Yeah, let's do a bit of rallying. Horrific. Well, that was funny. At least for the first lap. The first lap of maybe the first race. Right, daily race B. Let's go. This is where it's at now. Come on. This is where we had really good races at the start of the week. Or at least really fun races. And isn't that the main thing? What we got? Have we got much time? Entry period open soon. Let's have a little look, shall we? So it is still the WRX. WRX, WRX, WRX. It's literally all WRX races, yeah. Oh. 85 in the Alpha. Everybody else in the bloody WRX. WRX, 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 WRX. Everywhere's in the WRX. We'll try the Lambo. I don't know if the Lambo will be any good, but we'll try the Lambo. As per James's suggestion, we'll do the Lambo. Any other suggestions while we're on? What time are we on, by the way? We're on 9 o'clock, so we'll stream till 10:30. If we're having fun, we might stream till 11. So what will that give us? That'll give us 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 5 races of Daily Race B. I think 4, though. I think 4. 4 races, possibly 5 of Daily Race B. Larry says, try the 155. It's not too bad. So we'll do Lambo first. We'll give the 155 a shot. Then what else? Lambo, Lambo, Lambo. Everyone look for the Lambo. Lambo, Lambo, Lambo. There it is. We'll try the 155. Any other suggestions? I gotta say, the only thing that annoys me about the Lambo is that view. Why it seems like it's so high up on the bonnet is really annoying. Corvette, right? John, you're definitely taking the piss. Corvette, come on, give me a chance. Give me a chance at least. A Tenza. That is a good shout. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. The Corvette, my word, that's going to be lethal, that. Has everyone seen the new the Corvette C8? Has everyone seen the new C8? Well, it looks like the Corvette's C8, really. Nothing much more to say, but it looks cool. Yeah, Tenza. We'd maybe try the Tenza then. Tenza would be a good shout. All the four-wheel drive cars, really, isn't it? So, Suzuki Swift. Oh, you're definitely taking the piss. It's weird because this Group 4 car now feels so slow compared to that McLaren. Oh. Lifting there, that's not good. Right, I'm going to be very slow in this thing to begin with, but we'll get there. It's your British Heart Foundation car. You in the Corvette? I didn't realise you were in the Corvette. I may have even pointed that out in the last race and said, what are you doing in the Corvette? But I can't remember now. Fair play to you, mate. I will say that is a brave decision. Stick with the WRX. It's sad, I know, but it's the only thing that comes close. The only thing that comes close is the 155. Yeah, I think we will struggle, to be honest with you. I'll do 3 or 4 laps in this Lambo, and if I'm below a 125, then I'll stick with it. If I'm below a 125 lap time, then I'll stick with the Lambo. But otherwise, yeah, I agree. I don't think anything's gonna come close, really. As sad as it is. See, this Lambo should be a nightmare to handle, but it should be rapid on the straights. That is the Lambo inside and out. That is the DNA of this car. And yeah, it's just absolutely getting rinsed by a WRX on the straights at times as well, which is, you know, they've got balance of power slightly wrong. You know, even with balance of power, a trademark feature of a car can still be prominent, and probably will still be prominent. Do you know what I mean? You can reduce power in a car and you can pull power in one car up and all the rest of it, but there's some attributes of a car that you're never going to lose, and I think that sometimes the downfall of some of the balance of power on Gran Turismo. Something like the Lambo should be much better on this game than what it is in the current state of balance of power. Yeah. Unless you're a complete alien. Well, to be fair, in the next stream, or the next time that we do a Friday stream, hopefully we'll be in on the second account, which will be starting from scratch. So realistically, we will be able to do, I would like to think, realistically we will be able to do a few other cars and some of the stupid cars and give them a go. So we're not under a 125 there. Wasn't particularly the quickest lap I could have ever done, but to be fair, it probably wasn't massively far off. Bit of improvement for the first sector for sure, but other than that, it's going to be a penalty surely, yeah. Be nowhere near trying to, if I was going to still be in like a low 125s or below 25. Oh yeah, I've got to go through the licenses and stuff as well. Oh no. Yeah, I forgot about all that, to be fair. I'll not be looking forward to that. I've never done like a second account thing or anything like that. Do we know, will I need a separate PlayStation PSN subscription for that or not? Because I haven't set it up properly, so I don't know if I'll need to do a separate subscription or whether it's like per consoles, if that makes sense. Genuinely haven't looked into that bit yet. Find out. I always make that mistake there, and yet everybody else in the top times never seems to make that mistake. The Lambo's just too far off the pace. I cannot use the Lambo in this. It's too far off the pace. Gonna have to go. I don't want to do the WRX like everyone else, but I was planning on doing the WRX. Now that James has slagged me off enough for being in the same car as everyone. Pay per profile. No, all you need is another email account. Same PSN. Alright, okay. For a second account. Alright, okay then. Fair enough. I thought that you did pay per profile. I always thought that you did. But I don't know. Right, what else should we try? Group 4. What else should we try? Unfortunately, we need four-wheel drive cars, realistically. I'll tell you what, just for this first race, we'll jump in the WRX and then we'll look at other cars. Just different email accounts. Alright, okay. That's handy to know then. Cushy. I'd sort of put it off for a while because I was like, it's pointless me having a second account when my main account isn't actually at a decent standard anyways. But I was like, why would I pay for two when the first one isn't even that good to begin with? So I'd put it off for a fair while, but I didn't realise that. Good to know, yeah, fair play. Right, okay then. Well, that is well handy. 2 EU and 1 USA. Yeah, I've seen some of the USA. What the USA, for whatever reason, seems to have a lower sort of standard, really, doesn't it? So if I want to be A+ rated, maybe say I have to, maybe say I have to change region and go for the American account. That's got to be a penalty, I would have thought. Yeah. That one I cannot argue with. Right, 3 laps. Everybody get your guesses in. What is our fastest lap going to be? We all know the score. If you guess correctly, all 3 decimal places. Free t-shirt is yours from the merch store. So, I don't think we're going to be setting any kind of fastest laps, because I did set that lap time there, the 1:24, I think I did spend a bit of time on. Americans only turn left, yeah, exactly. These big braking zones and stuff like that confuses them a little bit, doesn't it? Need to be much quicker through there. Whatever that is, turn 2. Oh man! Always messing up on that corner. Trying to push it the way that the faster people do. Yeah, penalty. I don't know how they keep it together there. I really, really, really don't. It's really annoying me. Because I can't work out how to do that without messing it up every time. I think I need to not be hitting the brakes. I think you actually need to brake before you hit the curb on the right hand side, and then just sort of carry your speed through that way, because you've got the better line and you get earlier on the power. So you need to brake earlier, I think, but I just can't seem to hook it together. Making all the mistakes. .1, awful. Let's go again. That's better through there. That's better through that right-hander. It's a tricky corner, that one. Slightly blind corner, it feels. We're kind of there with that one. We're kind of there. Right, we're going to have enough time for one more lap, I think. Hopefully. Hopefully we get one more lap in here. I think we will do. .25.3. This is the one. Come on, or this has got to be the one. No. What the hell was that, man? What was that? Better off attempting that corner again, really. 10 grand faster than you tonight. I know, mate. Honestly, it's not been too great. I put a lot of practice into that 124. I've got to say that, but it's not smooth through turn 2 there, through that right-hander. Right, let's work this one out. Come on. That's what we want there. Look at that, right? That's the difference. That was the difference. Oh, piss off, Key. Why are you in this lobby as well? Why? Why? Leave me alone. It's been in every lobby, that race that I've bloody done tonight. Set to embarrass me once again. All A pluses. Oh, Cowboy, you're in the same race. Yes, you are, because I've just said hello to you. What a plonker. Well, best of luck, mate. You're in a good position. I would say. Let's get a Galaxy selection box on the go, shall we? I've already been through one of these today. We'll not do it now, obviously. We'll have it there ready. Right. Suggestions or guesses, predictions. Get them in. Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Starting P10. Remember, we had quite a bit of carnage here, but we managed to avoid it all. That was the difference. We had quite a bit of carnage on Monday, but we managed to avoid it. It was a lively little race, this one. So, let's hope for the same. Let's hope for some good results. Not that we'll get many on an A+ lobby, but from this far back, but Patrick's well ahead. Look at this. France behind as well. Here we go. 3 wide, 2 wide, with one looking to join. Bit of contact there. Oh, the Brit's gone wide. Bit of contact off the Spaniard there. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, man. I'm well aware that that looks like that was my fault. And I might not even dispute and say otherwise. I don't really know, to be honest. Get nudged wide there. Oh, we lose all sorts of positions there. I'm going to hang back. I'm going to give him the place back, just in case. Just in case. It was a bit 50-50 racing incident type, but I'm still going to take the rap for it, to be fair. I'm going to hang back on this straight. Wait until he gets past. I wasn't doing a very good job of staying left there either. If in doubt, give the place back. And that's what I've done there. I wasn't too sure, but instead of second guessing, I thought it was better just give the place back and then run forwards from there. Yeah, the Swiss guy did hit him, yeah, I know, but I felt like I'd caused him enough, like, I'd caused him enough aggravation to end up making him slow down as much, do you know what I mean? I feel like it was my fault because I'd went sort of side by side with him when maybe it wasn't the best time or place to do so. Do you know what I mean? I'll just kind of show you what I mean on the replay, because there was a couple of bits in my head where I thought I was fine, and then a couple of bits where I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't really be here or be doing that. He was side by side with the guy, and I did try and nudge him through to help him, which I think didn't really help him, to be honest with you. I thought it was going to, but I don't think it really did. Patrick doing mega. Yeah, initial battle slowed us both down. Yeah, it did. I just felt like I played too big a part in what led to him losing it. Do you know what I mean? That's the way that I was looking at it, basically. Oh, Jonathan. I heard the tyres squealing there behind me. Key's after P3 there, after the podium. Francois not giving him it. Or not backing down too easily. Oh, just as I say that, he's got it. Key's got it. Key's got it. Oh, has France gone off? Someone's got P3 now as well. Yellow flag's coming up. 25,777. There's a time that James normally guesses. The treble numbers. Oh, France P11. No. Oh, he's had an absolute nightmare there. Has he binned it, or has there been contact with Key when he was been fighting for it? There it is again. That same mistake. That same mistake. Send you the t-shirt. I should do one for fastest lap in the race, shouldn't I? Or like my fastest lap of the race. Keys ended up winning that. Wow. Keys ended up winning that there. France, where did he end up? Oh, P12. Oh, man. I think he's had a bit of a nightmare there. Doc in P2, though. Only 3 and a bit tenths off from the race win. That's been a close one, that. I just need to give one away. What I need to do is be able to sell them all and actually make back the $2.5 grand that I spent making them all. That would be ideal. This lap be a 129.999. I didn't see what it was. I'd laugh if you were alright though. Electric, how we doing? Hey mate, how you doing? I'm doing all good, mate. Hope you are all well. Hope you are all well. Were you in that race there? Were you not? Were you in that race? Or you just joined by coincidence at the end of the race? Yeah, Cowboy, nicely done. Where did you end up finishing there, actually? I wasn't looking at the... was it P3? Patrick, P3. I wonder what happened there on the... for Key, I think was P4, and then by the end of the lap was like P1, so that's been a mighty lap, that. Yeah, exactly. Should have them all on the back wall. Well, literally, can you see this box here? Oh no, you can't. Literally to my right hand side here. There's 4 huge boxes, all with the t-shirts in. You used to be able to see them on the webcam. I just don't think you can see them there. Yeah, they're just on the right hand. Just on the right hand side. You can't quite see them. Not daily race here. We're not doing that one. Right, let's go back in. I think. I know you're going to hate me for this, but we're in the lobbies now where we can't really try the other cars. So let's stick with the WRX because that's the car, right? It might as well be a 1-car race. A WRX race. We're in the type of lobbies where we can't try the other cars. Otherwise, we're just at the back of the grid. I mean, we were at the back of the grid in that one, but that's because I made too many mistakes. But you know what I'm trying to say? I think if we... next week, or in the next race... the next stream, sorry... I think we could start on the second account, and then we can hopefully make a start doing the kind of races that we want in different cars. I think that'd be a bit of fun. So we'll stick with the WRX this time around. Let's just stick with the car that we know it'd be faster if you had a sexy livery. I very much doubt that. You can't polish a turd, mate, put it that way, and I don't think it would make me faster no matter what. When you're as slow as me at the minute, then nothing helps. If there's a livery going though, that someone wants to see on the car, then we'll do that for sure. It's a proven fact. It's why you won British Heart Foundation on Sunday. You know what it is? You're probably right, mate. You're probably right. Those slippery paint work. Aerodynamic vinyl wrap. Yeah, I've got to say that 24.6 is actually, I did spend a lot of time on that. I don't really think even the rest of the night I'm going to get anywhere near that. You never know, but I'm not banking on it. It's very unlikely. Honestly, man. So, too many mistakes. Just mistake after mistake after mistake. It's doing me bloody head in! Somehow that was the fastest first sector despite that horrific mistake. So that doesn't show you how bad I've been driving, the fact that that was the quickest first sector so far. Even though it's only against the first lap that I did. Right, at least just try and get back down to the pace of like a 125. That's all that I feel like that's where I need to be, just to try and be close enough back to where I was on Monday. Do you know what I mean? We're in higher lobbies as well, so it's even less that I can get away with, really. Maybe even quicker than that. Mid 25, it's just not good enough. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. This has been decent so far. 7/10 up. Right, might this actually be a half decent lap? Here we go. Can't actually see if that says 0.9 or is it 0.8? 0.9, it is 0.9. Oh wow, this would actually be, if we cross the line like this. That's going to be a penalty for running wide there. I do not believe it. No. It wouldn't have actually been the fastest lap as it goes, but never mind. It would have been right on the back on the pace though. And I think once I knew I'd ran wide there, I cost myself so much time. Oh, now we're not even going to get across the line again. Ah! How annoying. My word. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. Right, quick toilet break. And then back in for the next race. Treble 5 with the t-shirt. I probably would have been close to a treble 5 if I didn't mess up the exit and then run wide. P3, come on. Right, we've got to go for the race win then, haven't we? We've got to try and go for the race win here. Fingers crossed. Let's go, let's go, let's go. On the back, Bibby in front. Good luck, cheers James, thanking you. Yeah, if you haven't done so already, please do hit the like button. It helps out the channel massively, it really, really does. Especially for a small channel like this, it just so well led to believe it tells YouTube to show it to other people. So that's what we're after at the minute. But oh, big gap behind, they've had an absolute nightmare. So look, we want to be chasing these guys down here. We really, really need to be chasing these two. So let's hope we can do. 9/10 in it at the moment. The gap there. Now he's gone defensive there, but I don't really P1, but I don't think he needed to. He's cost himself more time there. Bibby was definitely not close enough to go for a move. Just follow, absolutely. Just need to be close enough, really. That's all that it is at the moment. That's all that we need. Come on, we want the win on this one, so we just need to sit back, we need to be comfortable, we need to just keep an eye on them, not let them run too far forward, at least without us being there. They can run forward from the rest of the pack, but we need to be involved, basically. So they can't go anywhere without us. mighty slipstream here. We're going to close a couple more tenths, I think. Oh, Bibby's gone. Well, actually, he's just held his line. It's the Swiss driver that's gone defensive. That's going to cost them both a boatload of time. Oh, that is as close to the rear of a car you could ever get without making contact. Right, I finally feel like I'm almost getting there with that corner. We need to catch up with P1 now though. Catch back up. I'm going to work with Bibby here on the back straight. I don't want Bibby to start driving defensively. Oh, no, no, no. Go, 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 go. Go, go. I'm going to work with him here if we can do. See if we can catch up. No, 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 no. I'm working with you, mate. I'm working with you. Go, go, go. I don't know if he was going defensive there or if he was letting us through. Trying to let us through. John's saying pass him. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. We're working with him, but just by nature of trying to follow any car around here, you are going to lose a bit of time. This might be our place to make a move then here. Maybe not. John's saying losing time to the leader. Yeah, a little bit. He's pulling away there. He did have a gap of 1.7 there before, and he's dropped it just a little bit. Maybe a slight mistake from him there. We've not gained actually as much as I thought I would do in that on this pit straight yet. On this back straight. Oh, he's ran wide. There it is. Right, we've got it now. Oh, unlucky Bibby. Unlucky mate. That's exactly what I did in quali. Fastest lap of the race, 25.3. Problem being we're at final lap of the race as well now, so 1.4 is the gap. 1.3 now. Be interesting to see if we did close this up much. He might have a penalty there for running wide, you know. He might have a penalty here. Is he going to have one? No, but we're going to have one. Oh, he's got one as well. Oh man, how have we ended up with a penalty there? I didn't think we ran wide. That's annoying. Oh, we got the gap down to 1 second as well. Look at this. We had the gap down to less than a second. How frustrating is that? Right, it's all going to be about gear choice here though. I think we're going to go 4th. Maybe should have been in 5th. I'm going to hold it in 5th all the way down here though. Oh, we could have actually had the race win there had we not made that mistake. I wasn't exactly sure where I got that penalty from. It might have been a bit obvious watching it on stream. I'm not sure. But me driving it, I think it was on the right-hand side, coming out of the left-hander, coming up to the hill. Maybe it's just ran a little bit wide. I think I've got the same penalty as him as what he got it for. Ah man, Bibby's still got P3 though. That's good. Slightly gutted. Slightly gutted. We're back to decent races, I think, though. Hopefully. We're back to decent races, though. Still a good second, to be fair. Yeah, I can't complain with that. We start at P3. We've gained a place. Maybe should have gone for a move for P2 earlier and tried to push on. I don't know. I was trying to play the long game. But it's a bit hard to play the long game when you've only got 6 laps in a race, isn't it? So you can't play too long. You can't play too long. Was that 11th for you, Cowboy, was it? Is that what you're saying? Wait, that's not you, is it? It's not you in this lobby. Yeah, good race that. Good race still. Enjoyed it. Fastest... Oh, I didn't see... Are you telling me that I got fastest lap there, James? Or are you asking what was the fastest lap? Because we did get it at some point in the race. I don't think it got beaten. Could be wrong, though. Right, we go again. Apologies, like I say, we are going to stick with the WRX. We are going to stick with the WRX. I think it just sort of makes sense. It is the quickest car. Oh, I kept fastest lap. There we go then. That's decent. Oh, no. 24 treble 4, right. There we go then. That's John's guess. Anyone else want to take a guess? Fastest lap, next 3 laps. We might get 4 laps in actually, I think. If my maths is right, we might get 4 laps. So if anyone wants to take a guess, here we go. Now is your chance. See if we can take off a couple tenths. And we'll start a little bit higher up maybe. Although I sometimes feel like I got more chance of winning a race when I do start like P2, 3 or 4 than when I start P1, because I'm guaranteed to make a mistake at some point. And when you make a mistake from the front, it tends to mean that you lose the position as well. Right, 25 treble 5, that was obviously no good at all. So we want to aim to take about a second off this lap. If we are able to do it this lap, then obviously we want to take a second off. That's nicely done. That's nicely done. That's how the top times are doing it. There we go. They're scrubbing their speed off and they're not braking while they're on the grass. I think that's probably the most important thing. Or trying to turn in too much when they're on the grass, in fact. They're not trying to do that either. Right. Decent then. Decent. Here we go. Yeah, all 3 digits, cowboy. 24.6. 600. 6 dead, right, okay. Well, you never do know. Here we go. No. Oh, you absolute div. Come on. Cloud 8, welcome along, how we doing? I don't think I've seen you in chat before, welcome along. Straight in with a guess, 24.325. That will be some improvement, that'll nearly be 310s. If we can manage that, I'd be buzzing. Welcome along though, thank you so much for tuning in, thank you for commenting as well. What a hero. I don't know how long you've been tuned in for, but we've had some pretty bad races this stream, so I'll not say they're all like that, because we certainly don't win every race, but it's normally somewhere in the middle. So welcome along and appreciate you stopping by. Hopefully you're going to stick around a little bit. Hopefully these next couple of races are going to be good. Oh, there we go. That's a good start. That's a good start. Decent. Good. Need to be quicker out of there. Right, so this is looking like it is going to be a 0.7 by the looks of things, if we're lucky here. 6/10 up. Does anyone want to take a guess at a 0.7 number? You've got about 10 seconds to do so. No! Messed it up, final sector. Devastated. Not even 3/10 quicker after all that. It's a tricky track, this, honestly. It really is. It really, really is. She's your child. Oh, that's brutal, unfortunately. Oh, my word, that's absolutely brutal. I would go as far as saying harsh. That is harsh. So, one of the next updates... Can we quickly see this? I don't think we're going to be able to even turn around in time. One of the next updates has surely got to be this track in reverse, hasn't it? I would have thought. 24,789. We might have been on for that had I not messed it up. Back of the pack for this one now. Look at this. We're back in the top lobbies again. And now we're right the way at the back of the grid. This has all gone horrifically wrong. Less is more. It might be, but I'd rather more better results, you know what I mean? No one's ever said I'd rather less better results. Right, come on then. Are you racing in this one, cowboy? Is that you is that you P15? Is that you or not? I forget everybody's game tags. This is the problem. Same race, there we go. Thought that was you. Patrick up top, P1. Good luck, cheers James. Good luck, cowboy. We've got everybody in this lobby. Bibby in front of us as well. Look at this. Oh! Oh! He made the contact with P8 there, and then I don't think he was happy that we made contact with him. That's a good move. Someone on our inside here, trying to give the space there. Could have probably done a better job of giving space, to be fair, but we're up to P10. Kicked off a little bit in front of us and we managed to avoid some of it, so far so good. 12th, is that your suggestion? Is that your guess, James, for where we're going to end up? Does this first lap change your guess? Oh, he's trying to punt someone there, that guy. So that's a free position. Guy in the Subaru there. I'm saying Subaru as if everybody's in different cars and you'll know who he is. Everybody's in the Subaru. Nice slipstream here. Rubbing is racing, so they say. So they say. I've got to go for this. I've got to go for this. We learned before about... Yeah, he's dropped in behind. Lovely. Up to P7. Back of these guys holding each other up here, the two of these, by the looks of things. They've got to be if I'm catching them. Possible P5, you could be right, mate, you could be right. DGR there, in P5 at the minute. Two of them, I think that they've spread out a little bit. If they were maybe a bit closer, there's probably still a couple of tenths between them there. Right, this guy right behind us is going to go for the move, he's going to go for the... Oh, he pushes us along. Pushes us along there, fair play. Wasn't what I was expecting there. Let them know we're happy to work with them here, because I think we're closing to these guys, so just over 1 second the gap now. That's going to be less than a second by the time we hit this right-hander here. Way less than a second. Come on. No. I think judging it at the minute, P6 is probably what we can aim for here. Slight mistake from me there. No surprise, really. Gap's still pretty much 1 second there. 1.1 it is as we cross the line. Chill your beans. I can't, mate. I never calm down. Not on stream, at least, anyways. I get too excited. Closing again, he's going to pull away in the slipstream slightly. I'm hopefully going to have his slipstream just a touch. He's gone wide, he's gone wide. Oh God, that was fortunate. Well, unfortunate for him. That was lucky for us, though. That was very lucky for us there. We're fighting behind, so that's also very lucky. Don't quite think I'm going to catch the P5. But this isn't too bad. We're starting to get on a good pace now, I think, in these races. Oh, you absolute donkey. That would do it, wouldn't it? That would do it. That would throw away 2 positions easily, wouldn't it? Possibly more. That would do it. What a div. What a div. Should have listened to you, James. I should have chilled one's beans. And I would have been alright. Ah, bugger. Lost a P6 there. Annoying. Not to worry. How the hell did what the... Right, let me double check. Cowboy, this is you, yeah? P6. How on earth did you end up there from P15? How the hell did you do that? Well, you're behind me. I gifted you a position for a start, but never mind. That's no good. That's no good. I'm annoyed. Well done, mate. That's mega result, that. Well done. Top 6 from P15 round here. That's unreal. Tremendous that, mate. Nice one. I'm fast. You are, mate. You're very fast. Nice. Well done. No errors, yeah. Yeah, I made a silly mistake there. That cost me a lot, but... No, well done, mate. Well done. GG, Cowboy. Indeed. Indeed, indeed. Right, we're going to go again then. Again, sadly, we're left with no choice but to stick with the WRX. Right, we'll make this the last race of the stream then. So let's hope for a good result. Let's see if we can improve our quali time, because we were close. We were close before. We were very close. Here we go. It's always a weird one, isn't it? Because sometimes it can feel like a decent lap, but until you see the numbers, and until you're on the following lap when it tells you whether you're up or down, you've still kind of got no clue. This one feels okay, but I know I've made a few mistakes in the first sector, or just could have been quicker in that first sector. As well as they're not very good out of there, to be fair. Out of the final turn. Right, not too bad then. 24.9 is the fastest that we've been so far. Well, in terms of a lap where we've actually crossed the line, I think we've been definitely quicker than that, and then binned it later on. So in terms of actually getting the time down, That's the fastest that we've done. Gonna lose a bit of time there because I was a bit too hot in there, hadn't got slowed down. And I tried to turn right. That one felt a little bit better, but there you go, you don't know until you actually see that I lost half a tenth, so. Right, some of you have already made a start, get your guesses in. John saying 24 treble 4. Cloud 8 20, what's that say, 25.522. My eyes seeing that right? It's easier when everyone puts the same number and then I can make it out easier. 25.522. Luckily we've managed to beat that so far. Alright, and if you change that to a 24 or 25.100, .4. Right, come on. What's our fastest lap of this qualifying session going to be? I really, really hope that it can be a new personal best as well. Oh, because right now all I'm doing is just trying to get back up to the speed that I had on Monday. 24.622. If we can beat that and we can maybe get it down to a 0.5 or a 0.4, I'd be well happy. Right, that was too good there because we cut the corner. Penalty or no penalty? Penalty or no penalty? No penalty. Oh wow. I definitely felt like we cut the corner there. That definitely felt like a little bit illegal, that one, but fair enough. Not going to argue. Men 24. If we can get 20, if we can get 24, 20, if that was a 24.522, I'd be laughing. That would be one whole tenth taken off, and I'd be well happy. Problem being, we're only going to have enough time for one more lap here. We've got 3 minutes left on the clock, but it's not going to be enough to finish this lap and get 2 more in. Or is it? No, it's not. So we'll judge where we're at halfway through this next lap. There you go, 24.9. 3 tenths is what we need off this. Three tenths, come on. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. This will be 3 tenths. If I get alongside the Ghost, that puts us 3 tenths up. Come on, come on, come on. That's it, that's it, that's it. It's 2 tenths. See if we can grab another. See if we can grab another tenth out of the corner. I'm going to keep it in 5th here because I think that's, yeah, we close. Looks like that. Close so much time back. You idiot! You absolute idiot! Ah, penalty as well. I think. Be surprised if it's not a penalty on the exit there. 24.7. We're a tenth off our best. I feel like we're kind of back to our pace then, to where we were on Monday night. I would definitely improve on that now. I'm at that point where it could sort of go either way. This just isn't going to be enough to cross the line. We'll fall short by about 10 seconds or something like that. Look at that, we just need another 3/4 of a tenth. Don't even, oh my word, no, that's even more annoying, because we were 2 tenths up there. That would have given us a 0.5. I don't even know if that's going to carry that number through, you know. What number was that? How quick was I there? It's not carried the number through. 622 is the number we take, but what was the actual number as I crossed the line? I'm watching the stream back. I will tell you here. It was... Oh, was it 24.445? No. Oh, man, we could have had a 0.4 there. A 0.4 would have put us... That would have put us P8. That would have put us P8. That's annoying. That is annoying. What was your... Hang on. What was your guess, John? Oh, you were as well, mate. 4. That is the closest anyone's ever been. You were. You said 444. You were 1,000th out. Oh, mate. Right, if by the end of the year somebody hasn't got it absolutely correct, you can have it for... You can have the free T-shirt for nearest... for nearest guess. Yeah, the lap didn't carry through. I knew it wasn't going to be enough time for it to process, but... That's gutting that when it was 2 tenths up. It was 2 tenths up. That is so annoying. That is so... I'm gutted. I'm absolutely gutted about that. We could have been 2 tenths quicker there. Or 2 tenths better off on our quali. Man. Right, now we start from the back. P13. See what we can do here. Get your guesses in. Where are we going to end up? Can we be ridiculously ambitious and aim for a top 6 or something like that? I mean, that's not ridiculously ambitious, is it? But you know what I mean. Problem being is to the leader. Whoa, to the leader. You're just so losing so much time already. Oh, he's going to run him off there. Oh, it's all kicking off. Yeah, try and avoid all of the carnage there. Right, fortunately at the minute though, we're up to P10. Oh, we're going to get spun. No, 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 no. Oh, someone to the inside there as well. He was obviously always going to go to the inside on that one. Nicky Lauda there. Maybe he's getting a bit of revenge back on me for ruining his race the last time round there. He spun me round there, but I can't say anything considering I absolutely butchered his race last time round. So he's definitely driving with his elbows out, I'll give him that. Again, just losing so much time behind everybody here. What do you mean, James? Must be racing me a dead grand. I've got quicker. Do you mean, are you talking about me? I've got quicker tonight from what I was earlier. Yeah, you are, John. First one, I think, within a... Actually, maybe we had somewhat... Maybe I think James might have been James might have been within a tenth in the past. Definitely 1,000th. 1,000th is the closest. Well, it's the closest we could possibly have without it being right, isn't it? But it's definitely the closest we've had. I'll be honest, mate. I thought a 444 was probably. I thought it was a bit unrealistic of me, to be honest. I'm gutted that we couldn't carry that lap through, because that was a pretty decent lap. I was well happy with it, so I'm gutted. 2 tenths quicker, 2 tenths improvement would have made a massive difference in this race. We would have started what did I say? P7, P8. There's Nicky Lauda here again. Oh. Everybody's slowing down there. Then I got punted from behind, and then we lose it. Wonderful. Wonderful. Now, I said I like this race because of the carnage, but when you're involved in the carnage, it's not as much fun. Carnage from an off-board is good. Carnage from the on-board, not so much. That was a little bit annoying, that. Just a mismatch of everything happening there, I think. We'll have a watch of the replay there. Everybody, please do remind me to watch the replay. We've got to do one more after this. We can't end on a stream like this. Not when it's supposed to be Friday Fun Day. Can't end a Friday Fun Day stream like this. No way. No way, Pedro. Not on my watch. Definitely one more race. Fair play. It'll probably drop us back down lobbies again, I think, after this one, so maybe that'll be to our benefit. No. Nearly. You absolute drongo, come on. And running wide up there. 2-second penalty that probably, or 1.5. Yeah, 1.5. All the mistakes in this one. Oh man. Shambles. Was everyone actually in agreement that the stream did look a little bit better, or were you just agreeing for the sake of agreeing? Does the stream actually look any better or not? Just out of curiosity, because I will try and push the quality a little bit more on YouTube, I think. Picture and sound good. Are you spotted, like, is there an actual noticeable difference, James, at all, do you think, between this stream and the last, like, from what you might be able to, from sort of memory? Does it look as if it looks any better? If that makes any sense whatsoever. So what I'm talking about is, like, actual picture quality. So, like, on the previous streams, what I noticed a little bit was what you tend to get is the stream will compress itself a little bit. So where there's a bunch of the same coloured pixels, it tend to compress them. So where you had blue skies, you tend to have like big blocks because you have all these millions of pixels on the screen. And then because there's 10 of them together like this that are all blue, it would just group them together and you would kind of just see one big blue block, or kind of... It's very crisp tonight. That'll do me. Lovely. I don't know if you know what I mean, or if you maybe it's on the previous stream, if you watched it after I'd said it, you might notice it. But I noticed it straight away because sharp edges. That's good then. Good. Well, that is kind of what I'm talking about. Yeah. So where you would have, like, if you imagine like the bonnet of the yellow car versus the road, it used to block a load of the yellow pixels together, and then the same with the road, it would try and block it together. It's because it's trying to save data and it's trying to save. But yeah, the track does that a bit. Yeah, exactly, yeah. No worries, Cowboy. Someone braked in front of us, Cowboy. Nothing you could have done. I didn't even realise it was you that hit us. Nothing you could have done there, mate. We got... it felt as if we were getting brake tested a little bit. They sort of stopped that much in front of us, to be fair. Oh, you mean, John, the track does that a little bit now still, yeah? Because I want to try... I'm going to... Each stream, I'm going to keep trying to up the quality, so hopefully we don't get too much of that. You will still see it a little bit because it's YouTube and whatnot, and YouTube is what it is, but that's what I'm trying to avoid, or kind of minimise as much as possible. So we'll have a watch of that replay, because that was just an absolute mess. That was an absolute mess. So I think it was that Nicky Lauda that was in front of us that that brake tested. Sorry, I'll take that back. He didn't brake test, but that just broke very early. Was it this lap? Yeah. Right, so here we go. Right, so Nicky's ran wide, or made a mistake here, so we need to watch this firstly. Bibby in front here on P8, in P8. So there's a slight mistake there from running a bit wide. Tries to come back on, or kind of gather it a little bit. Obviously going a little bit slower. But, obviously just broke very early there. So this was all of the oh wow, look at that. I'm trying to think, someone's benefited massively from all of that. It wasn't us. So Rob's just trying to get through here, try and get round. Maybe it's a bit more space needed on that apex there, but I think all of that has then cost him to bin it a little bit here, which is there where he gets clipped. I mean, that is carnage. That is absolute carnage. We ended up almost worst off out of all of that, though. So here's Cowboy here, look. Absolute Oh, Ken, how are we doing? Good evening, mate. Good evening. We're just catching up on a bit of carnage here. Do you want to have a look? Look at the state of this. Everyone's brake tested everybody. To be fair, Cowboy, you were the one that could have made up all the positions, but yeah, you clipped us there. Not your fault at all, mate. Not your fault. You didn't need to give the place back for that. You could not have helped all of the carnage in front of you. To be fair here, Nicky's the one, he broke quite early, but then obviously has managed to just then get punted out all of the carnage while all that was going on. Meanwhile, we got stung the most. And that was that. A little bit annoying. All part of the fun. All part of the fun, apparently. Right, let's go in again. Final race of the stream then. Hope everyone's enjoyed this one so far. It's been a little bit different. Some nightmare races, some alright races, some more nightmare races. And then some nightmare crashes and carnage. Which we did expect. We did expect a little bit of that, but I wasn't hoping for quite as much as we've had. That little bit further out wide for the start of this. Right, 2 laps. Here we go. Let's see if we can top our previous best. Let's go again. Let's go again. I hope we're going to have enough time. There's a bit of a gamble here now because we've only got about 20 seconds to cross this line to guarantee us getting both laps in. Right, we should be okay. We should be okay. Right, good stuff. Here we go. Right, let's start again. Let's hope for a good one. Ah, running wide. No. That was not what I was planning on. That is absolutely not what I was planning on. Right, this next lap then, this second lap is going to have to be pretty almighty. I've lost so much time here. Oh. Annoying. For the t-shirt, 24,399. Yeah, I would say you're dreaming a little bit there as well, mate, to be fair. We'll start this again because we're not going to get enough lap time in, yeah. Oh, hang on a minute, hang on a minute, hang on a minute. It now does say 24.4. Now it does say 24.4, so it has registered it. We should take that into the next lap then, I think, into the next race. So it has registered it, it just hadn't took it through to that previous lap, so previous race. So that's good to know. Treble 3. All the mistakes. All the mistakes. Tragic. Keep your teeth. Believe it or not, I don't deliberately put the crap laps in. I know that's quite hard to believe, but I genuinely do try my best. I know you wouldn't think it most times. that. It's like 2 seconds off the pace there. Penalty and all that sort of stuff included. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Tight northerners. Well, if you guess correctly, then you get the t-shirt. We've got to make it a challenge. That's the whole point. Right, look, P7. So I said in the last race we probably would have started about P7, 8-ish. So we jump up a couple of positions, which is good. Which is good, which is good. Anyone else we know? Oh. And Cowboy. Didn't spot you there, mate. Still at it, I see. Indeed, Ark. We do not mess about. Right. Why can't you... Why can't you keep on trying? Mate, honestly. It really annoys me, you know, when I make mistakes and stuff. It really, 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 really annoys me. Nice to see you in the race. Absolutely, Patrick. I see you've been doing well. You've been starting up top on most of these races, so you've got a good quali time. Good luck, absolutely, mate. You too, best of luck. See if you can get that race win, mate. You're starting P2 on this one. One move, go on. One position, that's all you need. You've got it. Red Fox in P3 as well. You, me both. I know, mate. It's horrible, isn't it? It really is horrible. It's just so annoying. Straight up to second. No messing about. That's benefited us. Look at that. Closing the gap to P6 already. We want a few positions. Come on. Come on. It's race win or nothing from this one, I reckon. At least want a podium. It's just knowing what can come from this race that makes you have kind of high expectations of it sometimes. We did so well on Monday. I think that's what made me think I can win races no matter where I start on this one. But in the higher lobbies, that's not the case. Right, we need to make a bit of ground up here though. Make up a bit of ground. Right, I'm going to work with this guy here. Slipstream all the way. He's called how high, but we want to be asking how fast. Go on, mate. Go, 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 go. Break a bit earlier under the slipstream. That's paid off well. No positions yet, but those guys are closing the gap to each other. Those next few positions are all Red Fox gone wide, he's gone wide. That's unlucky, mate, unlucky. Over 100 miles an hour into turn 1. That might be a penalty. Oh, I hope it isn't. That might be a penalty, I hope it isn't. We're all good. Almost running a bit wide there. Can you tell DW's not a smoker? What do you mean? Oh! You'll have that. Right, we could be on for a podium here. We could be on for a podium. Right, Chris and Temple, 3 and 4. They're kind of close. Kind of close. Yeah, what do you mean, mate? You can tell I'm not a smoker. What do you mean? Oh, who's this gone wide? What's happened there? He's made a mistake. Has he made a mistake or has he served a penalty? Shouldn't smoke anyway, it's bad for you. Never touched it, absolutely not. I don't drink either, I'm one of them. I just get off my nut on cherry Pepsi instead. You come into my office, middle of the day on a Tuesday afternoon, I tell you now, lads, I am bouncing off the wall on cherry Pepsi. Absolutely off my nut. Don't be that's a penalty, that. Man! Made the mistake. Yeah, 1 second penalty. Oh, man, that is a proper gutter. Let's try and, in the weirdest way possible, let's try and not let it cost us. Let's try and not let it cost us of time, because those guys aren't going to catch up, I don't think. So we just want to try and brake later, get a good exit, and end up back on the back of these guys. Here we go. Come on. Oh, 1 second penalty. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. I don't like it. Go, 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 go. These guys are going to go for it, aren't they? He's got to. Which is then annoying because it means that I couldn't brake later either, because then he was in front on the brakes. So I couldn't then brake any later, so it has cost me time quite a bit. Need to try and get past him here though. Oh, stab the brakes there as well. Just not go in the back of him. Running wide up top there. Not patting his grave. Oh man. We've had some questionable battles with this Nicky Lauda. Caused us a bit of heartache in the last race, didn't he? Which is a nightmare. Hopefully none of that this race. We've got 2 more laps. See if we can get back past him here. I don't quite think that the positions further up the road have cost each other enough time. We're not going to catch up to them, I don't think. Almost running a bit too wide there, aren't we? Oh, he's done exactly the same as he did in the last race. Are we going to get round him? Yes, we do. We do. We do. We made the same mistake in the last race, which is how... Oh, no. That's going to cost us. Oh, he pushes us along. Lovely stuff. Legend. Don't think that we're going to catch up 2.8 seconds in 1 lap, do you? No James Hunt in this one. Oh, that was Red Fox there. He's done well to catch up. He ran wide earlier, didn't we? We got past him earlier. P4 we're closing on, but it's not going to be enough. those guys are all too spread out as well now. Not going to be costing each other any time in any scraps and all that sort of stuff. We are closing to the leader quite a bit though. Took out a couple of tenths there in that this sector, current sector. Has he served a penalty? No, I don't think he has. I just think someone's got past him. Well, there we go. Pretty successful stream all in all. Oh, penalty. Red Fox is going to get it. Red Fox is going to get that position. That's annoying. Gets the position there because we end up with a 1 second penalty. Oh, nightmare. Sparks Theory, welcome along. How we doing? How we doing? That was annoying. P6, we could have done better though. But we end up in P6. Anyways. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Patrick, how did you get on? Oh, you got P3. Oh, mate. I thought you could have had the race win there. Cost you again the win. Oh, what happened? Should we have a look on the replay? Should we have a look? Good race to end the stream. Yeah, that one was better. That was a better race to end the stream on than the last one. Than the last one would have been. So, I hope everyone's enjoyed it though. I've really enjoyed it. It's been good fun. Do like the stream if you haven't done so already. Please do subscribe as well. Any new faces, if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe. It goes a long way to helping the channel. We'll be back on Monday. We've got manufacturers and Nations Cup new season that's been announced. It's only 3 races again though, so it's a little bit weird. But that's going to be in February, so we want to try and get a few more of those entered because that'll be good fun. But yeah, next stream will be on Monday. Monday night stream will, I was going to say will return, but it's never gone away really. So Monday night stream on Monday as usual, and then we will be back the following Friday, I think, for this our Friday fun day. It's been up and down. It's been up, down, left and right, over and under really, this one, hasn't it? So it's one of those. Make sure you get on ACC. Yeah, I'm going to try my best to do so this weekend if I can. Did I save the replay there? I get a feeling I didn't. Did I save the replay? I don't think I did I? Oh no, I did. Did I? Did I not? Oh, I know, mate. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it tomorrow. Well, I'm gigging tomorrow night, so... Yeah, it was the wrong race, that. I'm gigging tomorrow night, so... Unfortunately, I will not be able to attend doing the bangers racing. Full contact racing in the Samba bus. Oh, is that... yeah, tomorrow night. Ah, yeah. I am gigging tomorrow night. I thought the Samba... I'm getting two things confused. I thought the Samba, the Dirty Samba stuff was on Sundays. But either way, though, I can't do that one. I'm going to try and... So what was happening on Sunday, then? It was what you were organising, John, wasn't it? I thought you were... Oh, yeah, you're doing the... Is it in the... In the Cosworth? What was your championship in again? I can't remember now. Was it in the Sierra? I think that's what it was. Anyways, but I can't make Saturday. I can't make tomorrow night because I'm gigging. But Sunday, maybe I possibly can do. We'll have to see. It will just depend on what time I get back from work. So we will see. We will see. Oh, he does the Dirty Samba Sunday, right? So when you said the Samba bus, then I started thinking I thought that was Sundays. So that's where I'm getting confused. But right, you're doing the bangers on Saturday, and then what you're doing on Sunday, John? You do the Sierra. It's in the Sierras, isn't it? Anyways, I'll see because yeah, tomorrow I'm gigging. Sunday's a possibility for whatever's going on. I'll try and get involved in that. Doubt I'll be able to stream it, obviously, but I'll try and get on for a laugh at the very least. But there we are. Hope everyone's enjoyed it. Appreciate everyone stopping by, tuning in, liking, subscribing, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, in the Sierra Cosworth Sunday, but only half the guys. But half the guys pulled out. Ah, right, I got you. Oh, that's no good. Yeah, I couldn't confirm either way for me, unfortunately, because it'll just be, like I say, it depends what time I get back from work. So But hopefully I'll be able to make one of them because it does sound like good fun. So fingers crossed on that one. But yeah, Monday we'll be back for streams, and then Friday next week we'll be back for Friday fun as well. Hopefully by that point on the second account, as I say. So Le Mans next week, got that to look forward to, and yeah, enjoy your weekend, and I shall catch you all on Monday. Toodles.